Hey friends, I was so fired up and mad last night because I was all up in my big feelings about some rando lady on the internet and her opinions about Dolly Parton and how Dolly Parton has lovingly embraced the LGBTQ plus community. I mean, Dolly Parton is very near and dear to me, like she is to many of us. So I started writing a song in response because songwriting is my go-to way of processing my big feelings, trying to put them to work rather than sitting around and just getting consumed by them. But then my jujitsu brain kicked in. I spent the weekend in the Bible Belt near Nashville, Tennessee at a jujitsu training camp for women. And this camp is run by a woman that leans strong into her faith and lives it every day. And I got to tell you, I felt no judgment while I was in the Bible Belt. If anyone had any thoughts or feelings about me or who I love, they kept it to themselves and focused on their game plans. My biggest takeaway from this weekend was not some fancy new jujitsu move. Oh no, it was focus. Focus on my game plan and my desired outcome. So rather than writing a song in reaction, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that I am sharpening my focus to create the life that I want off the mat. This feels like a much better use of my energy than fanning the flame and fueling the fire. My goal is that this will serve a higher purpose for my LGBTQ plus community and maybe even beyond. Step 1 in creating focus is knowing what you want. I went into this weekend having a pretty good idea of what my game plan was, but I did not feel 100% confident in it. After focusing on it all weekend, I will tell you, I am much more confident in it now. What do you want to create in your life, in your business, in your relationships? Make that your focus. You've got to be intentional about the life that you want to create because it's your responsibility. Nobody's going to do it for you. Number 2, recognize when something is just a distraction. Yes, her opinion got a hold of me for a minute. It's annoying, but it's a distraction. It doesn't need my focus, my energy, or my creative gifts. Oh, look. Someone has an opinion about how the LGBTQ plus community and Dolly Parton should be living their lives. This is nothing new. It's like florals for spring. Groundbreaking. Don't get distracted by someone else's opinion. Let them have it. And number 3, and this might be the hardest, let go and step back. I know it's really easy to hang on to people or thoughts or ways of doing things because at least you've got to hold on to something, but it can create a false sense of control. I've been known to hang on to anger. Ooh, I felt so righteous in my anger last night, but it wasn't serving me. Take a minute to evaluate that thing that you're hanging on to. Is it helping you progress or is it holding you back? I spent the weekend complimenting women for taking me down and making me fight harder for what I wanted. It sharpened my focus. This gal, she knows her end game. She knows what she wants, and she went after it in a big way. I mean, her job as a writer is to write catchy titles, get clicks, and stir the pot. She's got game. So I'm not going to waste my time being mad at another woman who's turned up the fire in me. My focus is in creating community. I'm doing this through podcasting, going to jujitsu camps, podcasting about jujitsu to hopefully bring more women to the mat and build that community. Where are you focusing your energy? What do you want to create? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for listening. Now I got to get back to my 9 to 5.